Hello, my dear YouTube friends. It is time for the holidays. We're in November. As you're watching this, if you're watching it when it's new, today is November 1st. And on my Patreon channel, we're doing Countdown to Christmas, and we start in November. So if you're interested, you can come over to my Patreon site and sign up. It's $6.50 a month now. So if you're brand new, it's going to be $6.50 a month for you to have a video 5 times a week, every week. Whether I'm on a vacation or it's a holiday or not, you're going to get one every day, 5 days a week. Okay, so we're going to start our countdown to Christmas. I'm really excited about it. We're going to include all the holidays. We're not excluding any holidays just because we call it Christmas. So we're doing Thanksgiving and we're doing Christmas, but if you celebrate Hanukkah or some other thing, you're going to work yours in. Okay? Very good. All right, so one thing I did tell my patrons for their November 1st video, if you come over, you'll see it. Oh, and let me say this. Please do not sign up for Patreon through an Apple app for Patreon. If you do, Apple will charge you 30% more. And that's not money for me or for Patreon. Apple keeps that. So if you haven't already signed up, if you've already signed up and you're paying $5 a month and you're grandfathered in, it doesn't matter how you signed up. But anybody effective November 1st is going to pay $6.50 through Patreon for me. But if you pay through Apple app, again, it's going to be 30% higher. So don't waste that money. Come on in, use and don't use the Apple app. If you have any other kind of app like Verizon or whatever you have, what's the other one? I can't think of them, what they're called, but the other app you can use, or you can use a desktop, or you can use .com on your phone. Just don't use the app, okay? So you save that money. And then you're all you're just, every month they'll take the same amount. You don't have to worry. You can still watch everything on your Apple app, okay? Very good. All right, last thing is, the thing that I talk about on day one, and this is the only thing you're going to get from me on it, besides some more little vagaries. I'm not going to get specific here on YouTube, but I will tell you that it's time to look at your budget for the holidays. That's what you want to do. Look at your budget. So you have to think about who you're buying for, how many you're buying for, how you're going to pay for this, the decorations, the food, etc. Now, we have lots of fun and exciting things to talk about regarding the countdown to Christmas. So I'm hoping that you do come over and enjoy that with us. Meantime, think about your holiday plans. How are they different? What are you planning on doing? Who's coming over? I mean, there's going to be quite a lot of things to do. If you're using Kimmy's planner, in the back of her planner, she has 2 things. In the back of the November calendar, she's got Ready, Set, Party. It's got a to-do list. It's for Thanksgiving now. She's got, she even has a Friendsgiving list and grocery list, which includes produce, meat, deli, bakery, canned goods, etc. Assignments and cooking schedule, which is awesome. And then day before and day of cooking schedule, last minute things you do. And then she's got that's all for Friendsgiving. Then she's got another one for Thanksgiving. So even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving in the States, you can use this for setting up parties or whatever. Again, that's the dinner with all the things, appetizers, main, vegetable sides, desserts, drinks, grocery list with all that broken down, assignments, cooking schedule. And listen, I don't prepare Thanksgiving anymore. My kids do it, but I'm always asked to bring several things. And so I still fill this out, and I fill out who's bringing what so I know what we're having. And I do a cooking schedule for the things I'm making. I have a place where I put where I'm going to buy everything. So I think it's fun. And then in December, at the end of December, she's got the countdown to Christmas. Well, not really countdown to Christmas. She's got Ready Set Party. So it's like all the things you do, it's all broken down. So the Ready Set Party has like 3 to 4 weeks before, 2 weeks before, 1 week before, the week of, the day before, and the day of. To-do list. It's just like Thanksgiving. The Christmas Eve dinner, she's included, and the grocery list, and the assignments and the cooking schedule, and then the day before and day of, and then she's got Christmas Day dinner. And in my family, we have Christmas Eve dinner and Christmas Day dinner, and it's all broken down. So we go out for dinner on Christmas Eve, but we have a get-together before we go to Mass. And my daughter usually does a charcuterie board, and we go over there and exchange some gifts. And then we go to Mass, and then we go out to dinner after Mass. And we don't go to midnight Mass. We go to like 7 o'clock Mass. And then we've been doing that at this particular restaurant since they've been open. And I think it's been 10 years that we've been doing that. So it's a tradition for us. And then on Christmas Day, we go to my other daughter's home, and we see what all the children got for Christmas. All the cousins come over. We all bring a covered dish, and we enjoy really just a buffet. And we have a buffet, and it's super fun, and we look forward to it every year. So I'm already getting excited about it, because for me, now I'm a carnivore, so I don't eat a lot of the stuff that I used to eat. A carnivore means I'm a person who eats meat, and I don't eat vegetables, I don't eat fruits, I don't eat starches, I don't eat sugars. I eat meat, eggs, butter. That's what I eat. So it's going to be different this year, but that's okay, because guess what? There's meat everywhere I go. And I'm very happy, and it's for my health. I've chosen this for my health, so that's why I'm doing it. So I'll still be bringing probably my green beans, my mashed potatoes, my deviled eggs. Those are things they love me to bring. That doesn't mean that I can't make those things, and I'll bring them to them. And I don't like to make a big deal about what I'm eating. Who cares what I eat? I've got grandchildren who sit down at Thanksgiving, and when we were eating all of that stuff, and we had the dressing and the gravy and the mashed potatoes and all this stuff, and they would have meat on their plate because that's all they wanted. No one cares. No one cares what you're eating. So if you're eating special, or if you're on Weight Watchers, I've done the last 2 years where I was on Weight Watchers during Thanksgiving, and I was still able to eat. So you just have to be smart about what you want to eat. That's an aside, but I still want to share it with you because I know you girls are interested in that. All right, so plan out your meal. Plan out who's going to bring what. If somebody has a special need, like maybe they're gluten intolerant and you are not a gluten intolerant home, ask them to bring their own rolls, or ask them to bring a dessert that's gluten tolerant, and ask them what foods that you're making are gluten tolerant so that they know that they have something that they can eat. Okay? All right. Because I know that's also a problem. If you have, like my granddaughter is allergic to all tree nuts, and she has the EpiPen because she's extremely allergic. And so when we make desserts, we always make one. If it includes nuts, like I usually make an ambrosia salad, which is coconut and pecans and oranges and cherries. She can't have the pecans, so I make one without pecans for her. And before, my brother-in-law and my nephews, when we had the big family things with my parents, they didn't eat coconut. So we made an ambrosia salad with coconut and without coconut. So you simply need to accommodate a little bit. It's not hard to do that. Like if you're making a cake and the icing has nuts, you can make a cupcake and don't put nuts on the icing for the special person. They have a special cupcake. And honestly, my granddaughter is 19 now. She could care less if she doesn't eat something. It doesn't bother her. Okay? All right. What else do we need to talk about? Oh, put your stuff in the comments below. What do you do for the holidays? What holidays do you observe? I know that, my friends in Canada have already had their Thanksgiving. My friends in Europe don't have Thanksgiving. But what do you celebrate? If you're Jewish and you celebrate Hanukkah, the 8 days of Hanukkah, when do you start this year? And how do you usually do that? And do you serve special foods? I was raised in a Jewish neighborhood, so I am very familiar with a lot of that. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. I hope this is as exciting for you as it is for me. remember that what we do while planning for the holidays is we still weave in our normal stuff. So we still have to do our morning routine, our after dinner routine, our before bed routines, our clutter stops. We still have to keep our laundry up, which is part of our routines. We still have to do our zone work every week. We have a zone that we're working in. And when you watch this today, November 1st, Friday, is the only day of zone 1 this month. Next week, you'll be in zone 2, which is the kitchen. So zone 1, and then that's where we declutter. And if there's no clutter, then we can deep clean. But we can't deep clean until we've gotten all the clutter gone. Our weekly home blessing, which happens every Monday, will make it look fresh enough so you can get by, okay? Next is, let's see. So it is the basic weekly plans. So Friday is car and purse day when you're watching this. Monday is weekly home blessing. Tuesday is free day for my at-home homemakers. Wednesday is planning and desk day. Thursday is errand day. Friday's car and purse. Saturday is family fun, and Sunday is renew your spirit. If you're a payroll person, you will do your zone work and your weekly home blessing hour as early on Saturday morning as possible. So your zone work will be 3 15-minute units in the living room and 1 in the entryway. So that gives you an hour. If there's no decluttering, you can have the family help you deep clean. If there is decluttering, try to do that on your own. It's difficult to declutter with other people because they don't want to throw away things or they want to throw away too many things. It's something I want you to do. Okay, throw away, put away, give away at the end. Complete the process. If you're deep cleaning, at the end of the deep cleaning, make sure you clean up your tools so they're ready for the next time. And weekly home blessing hour is also something that can be shared. If you work and your husband works, you both work, so you can both clean. Okay, and the kids can help, so we can get it out of the way. So if you have 2 kids who are old enough, 9 or older, and a husband and you, it's going to take you 25 minutes to do your weekly home blessing hour. And maybe an hour because you maybe have to do all the zone work by yourself for an hour, but that's okay. So in an hour and 25 minutes plus complete the process, maybe an hour and a half, you'll be done. And then you can go enjoy the day, which is Family Fun Day. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful.